Hello and welcome back to the GorillaBiker. Recently I rode from Clayton, North Carolina to Asheville, North Carolina for a little trip for my birthday. Toaster was on her new Rebel 500, which you've probably seen on the channel and we've made some modifications to, and Niall was on his new CTX-1300, also a Honda, kind of outnumbered here. They both came along with me and I was on my V-Strom 1000. The trip across we decided to take all back roads. It was hot, but I did love it. Lots of fairly boring roads, as you would expect, until we got past Charlotte. Then they got a little bit more interesting. I'm a scenery man, and flatlands, straight roads, and cookie cutter roadside shops and such just don't really do it for me. As soon as I hit some trees, rolling hills, and older, more individual architecture, I'm happy. Niall, how are you finding the journey so far? They don't want to be on camera, by the way, Niall and Toaster, so you just have to look at me the whole time.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So onto into some nice roads now.
Yeah, a little bit. We did see lightning. That was spicy. And we stopped here, and it's gorgeous. There's the bikes. Toaster, how are you enjoying your bike on these roads?
It's lovely, yeah.
She says it's lovely, eh? As you can see, this is why I don't add people to videos very often, because it's like talking to one of those stones. The Rebel 500 is running lovely. Averaging like 55 plus MPG, would you say? Yeah, across the whole way. It's also looks really good in my opinion. We did put on the little rain covery things, and then we didn't really have to test them, thankfully. The wind rider seat cover, you wouldn't recommend it? She doesn't know unless there's a break-in period. She's not overly impressed, which is a pity because I was hoping this would kind of solve the seat issue. We might just have to get a different seat for this bike altogether, or put the kick-ass air cushion, whatever it is, back on. V-Strom is great as always, of course. Nothing to report there. And the CTX, we can't show Niall. The CTX has also been running lovely. So yeah, that's the beauty of Japanese bikes, I suppose. Anyway, we have to get to Asheville. So we've about 40 something minutes left, I think. We get back on the road. The trip took over 8 hours total, including all the stops. We took plenty of water breaks, as you know, it's very, very bloody important when it's 30 plus degrees Celsius or 92 Fahrenheit plus. Toaster did a phenomenal job on our first big road trip on the new bike. Not sure how much Toaster and Niall enjoyed this first day overall, but I loved it. And honestly, once we hit Asheville, I could have kept going. We were very lucky, though, as we approached Asheville. Mr. Hatter JBK, who we were meeting up with in Asheville, had messaged me to let me know he and his wife Shanna had been absolutely soaked by a storm. We skirted the edge of said storm, but we could see in the distance massive bolts of lightning and all. A little stop for some rain gear is all we required, thanks to the warning, and a light dusting of sky water, and we made it to Asheville just fine. A quick settle in, and we headed back out to Bear's Barbecue, my choice. I love this place. After overeating, Toaster, Niall and myself walked around Asheville. We may have gotten some ice cream, overeating team here, but we did a good walk, good distance in, burned off some calories. It's a beautiful place, and it really made me happy to see it recovering after the destruction of Helene last year. Visit Asheville and all the surrounding areas. They're back open and very much appreciate business, and they're well worth visiting. A good sleep and an eye on the weather followed. The next day we all set off for little Switzerland after Hatter and co had dried themselves and their gear off as much as they could. This was the first taste of what I would consider proper roads of the trip. Give me narrow roads with lots of twists and turns and certain doom as a constant companion any day of the week. Little Switzerland was also heavily hit last year, but has recovered, and we had a really nice lunch here. I messed up last year when we rode the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's a video of that trip, by the way, you should watch it. And I forgot to swing by Little Switzerland. My fault. I'm really glad that we made it back there, because I was upset that I missed it. There's a very nice merchandise shop there. You can buy stickers and whatnot. Huge bookstore. A couple selling their crafts and tasty food all within like 10 meters of each other. definitely recommend a visit. It's really nice. Hatter also made a tasty addition to his bike here, little sticker doodle you can see. If you want some stickers, you know, maybe hit Hatter up on Instagram or something. He does respond. You think I'm joking or not? I know you don't care.
Yeah, if it had more time, he was going to let me bring it back.
What were you doing? Get your stickers from Hatter. Little Switzerland also had the Diamondback. Really nice road. It's had some repairs and also had a nice amount of debris on it, as you probably can see. But we still had a really nice chance to get some turns and twists in. I highly recommend visiting this road. Just, you know, be aware the area is recovering and the road surface is not perfect, but definitely still worth riding. Full video of this road is also on the channel. If you watch it, you get good luck for 20 years allegedly, you know, so you should probably watch it. We set off back to the hotel after this, keeping an eye on the weather. We knew it was going to be touch and go. The weather was kind of shaky the whole weekend. We almost made it, but we had a giant storm, lightning and all again, but a stroke of extremely good luck meant we landed right under a bridge or overpass as the worst of it hit. So we did manage to hide. We had a chance to put on some rain gear, got the rain covers and toasters, new Nelson rig bags, and set off again once it seemed that it calmed down enough. And the river that was running beside the bikes kind of chilled back out to a stream. We made it back, dried off eventually. Then Niall, Toaster and myself headed into a concert. Band of Horses in the Orange Peel. It was lovely. Great gig, and I even did a little bit of singing. But don't worry, you won't be subjected to that. Probably ever, but definitely not today. The next day we sadly bid Hatter and Shanna farewell. However, the rest of us decided to chance making it to Wheels Through Time. I've been meaning to go for years, and the other two seemed okay with that in a few hours to our journey back to Clayton, so off we went. Some lovely roads. We did use motorways / highways here in the interest of time to get more time actually in Wheels Through Time. I won't go too in-depth into the visit other than to say you should definitely go yourself. It's a place that needs visitors to remain open, and honestly, like, video clips and my feeble words just won't do it justice. So take this video as a push. You know, go visit it. It's worth it. Spend time in the surrounding area. You there are more beautiful places in the world, but not many. So yeah, definitely worth it. After this stop, we set the bikes up and blasted home on motorways, highways, interstate, whatever word takes your fancy. I have to give an honourable mention also here. On the way home, we did stop in Black Mountain again and ate a brunch at Bush Farmhouse in Black Mountain. I love Black Mountain. On the way out to Little Switzerland, we also stopped at Drippolator for some coffee. So yeah, Black Mountain, beautiful area, and there's good food and coffee and stuff there. So yeah, also visit Black Mountain. Highly recommend. It was insanely hot. Oven effect was in full swing. It was like 96 degrees plus Fahrenheit, or I think that's like 34 degrees Celsius plus or more. What happens here is the wind airflow no longer really cools you. It actually can heat you up. So I didn't video this as it was just a slog to get home, with lots of rest stops to drink water so we didn't die, you know. Worth it to make the trip possible though. So 3 days overall, 750-ish miles, or like 1200-ish kilometers. Toaster did that on a Rebel 500. she's a beast. Absolutely worth it. I would do it again in a heartbeat. all the mods to her bike worked out really well, and honestly the highlight of my trip was seeing her comfortable on her new bike. Obviously, if you've been following the channel, you've seen I've put quite a bit of effort and time into getting that bike set up. So yeah, a good birthday. Thanks for sampling it with me. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this quick recap. Thanks for watching. As always, a very special thank you to all of my patrons. I really do appreciate your support, and Hatter is one of them, so obviously appreciate him coming out for my birthday. Because the weather did not appreciate him visiting North Carolina. He might be cursed. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this in the comments. Obviously, I don't do these kind of recaps very often. And yeah, until next time, adios. Outro crew. Would you do this trip on a Rebel 500? I'm interested, because I know a lot of people would not do this trip on a Rebel 500. But yeah, I mean, bike worked great. I'm seriously impressed. Or if you were to do this trip, what bike would you do it on? Anyway, bye Outro crew.